Amanda, welcome back to my channel, and since it's now February and Valentine's Day is right around the corner, I thought I would do a Valentine's Day themed DIY for you guys because you guys seem to really like my DIY. And also this video is actually a collab with my friend Leah, or Keep Calm and Blush on YouTube. She's also going to be doing some DIY decorations, cards, treats, all of that stuff. So you guys will have a lot of options and inspiration for DIYs that you can do for this Valentine's Day. So definitely go check out her video after you watch this one and watch all of her other videos because I love them so much. She does similar videos as me, like DIY and fashion and stuff, so I think you guys would really enjoy her channel. So I will have her video linked at the end of the video, as well as in the description bar if you want to go check her out. And if you're coming from her channel, welcome, thank you for joining me, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say, so let's just get right into the DIYs. The first thing we're going to be making are these tissue paper flowers, which I think are so pretty, and I think they look really good in my room. And you guys can definitely customize them by changing up the color and the size, so it's really up to you what they look like. But to start off, you're going to need some tissue paper, of course. Just take it out of the package that it comes in and flatten all of the pieces out. You will need 4 to 6 sheets of tissue paper depending on the density that you want your flower to be. I just used 5 for this one, which I think turned out really well. Then it's really simple. All you have to do is fold it like an accordion. My accordion folds were about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, but the smaller the diameter of your flower, the thinner your accordion folds should be. Once your tissue paper is all folded, you can cut it to the size that you want. I cut mine in half, but it really depends on what size you want. You can cut it in halves, quarters, thirds. You can even use the whole tissue paper if you want a really big flower. Just to help you guys out, the flower on the right I used 5 sheets of paper and I cut it in half, and the flower on the left I used 4 sheets of paper and I cut it into quarters. Next, just take a small piece of wire and wrap it around the middle to hold it in place. Then you're going to cut the ends of the tissue paper into a more rounded shape. You can also do a pointed shape, or like you can keep the tissue paper square, but I really liked the look of the rounded shape. So at the end you should have something that looks like this. The final and most satisfying step is to start peeling back the layers of tissue paper. So gently, very gently, start lifting the top layer of tissue paper towards the middle where the wire is, and just go around both sides. And yeah, it's really simple and it's so satisfying to see your flower take shape. Make sure you do this gently or else the tissue paper might rip, but even if it does, sometimes it just blends in, so it doesn't really matter that much. When all of your tissue paper layers are peeled back, you're done. You have your very own tissue paper flower. I made a bunch of these. I kind of went really crazy and I made gray, white, and pink, and I really liked the color combination of that, but you guys can do whatever color combination you want. I think I'm going to do this for my actual room after Valentine's Day and use different colors because I really loved how it looked in my room. But yeah, I just varied the sizes and the density, which I think gives it a really nice texture. The next DIY is sort of like a continuation of the last one. It's this textured flower letter, but you can also make whatever shape you want. You can use like a heart or an initial or a number, whatever you want. But basically I just made really tiny tissue paper flowers, and I used like 3 layers of tissue paper or something, and I just stuck it onto this letter form that I already had. If you don't have a letter form, you can get one from the dollar store, Michael's, or you can even make your own out of cardboard. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to make this really simple yet cute heart tree, and it's the easiest thing in the world, but I think it looks really cool. So all you have to do is get some red cardstock or red paper and start cutting out hearts. You don't need very many, so it shouldn't take you that long. What I did was I just cut the paper into strips and then stacked those strips so that I could cut out more hearts at once. When all of your little hearts are cut out, get out your tree branch. I got mine from the dollar store, but you can literally just go outside and get a branch and wash it. But then I told you it's the simplest thing in the world. All you have to do is hot glue your little hearts to the tree branches and try to spread them out, but it doesn't really have to be too exact. And once you have a majority of them on, stick them into your little vase. You can fill in the gaps with more hearts where it looks really empty, and then you're done. That's pretty much it. This would be a really cool centerpiece to a table, or you can just do what I did and put it on your nightstand, that sort of thing. It just gives it a really festive Valentine's Day feel to your room. The last thing that I'm going to show you guys how to make are these conversation heart Valentine's Day cards, which I think are adorable because you can change up the saying inside depending on the person you're sending it to. You can make them funny, sarcastic, or really cute and sappy. So yeah, it's just a really nice, thoughtful card that you guys can make for anybody in your life. So the first thing you're going to need is some cardstock paper. I just used white, but you can pretty much use any color you want. And then I just folded it in half. Next, you're going to need paint in whatever color you want your heart to be. Conversation hearts are usually pastel colored, so I just mixed white with my paints. And the next step is kind of self-explanatory. You just paint a heart, and it's not that hard. I just started out mine by doing a V shape and then rounding out the edges. Conversation hearts are usually sort of like a fatter, rounder heart, so I sort of went with that. And don't worry too much if it's not perfect, because we're going to be outlining it anyways, which will smooth out any of the edges. When you're happy with your heart shape, you can add a swipe of your color to the right side or the left side. This is going to make it look 3D, so yeah, it doesn't have to be too thick, but just make sure that your heart ends up looking a little lopsided so that we can make it look like a conversation heart at the end. After your paint is completely dry, you can go over it and outline it with a Sharpie. Don't forget to make your heart 3D. It's hard to explain it, but you can tell by just looking at what I'm doing here. I'm making it sort of 3D so it pops out of the page almost. And then once I'm done with the thick outline, I'm going in with a thinner marker and just adding these lines, which acts as the shading. You can leave this step out, but I think it really makes it a lot more professional. And the last step is to add whatever saying you want inside of it. You can pretty much do anything. You can write the typical I love you, or you can do a more sarcastic, funny phrase. It's completely up to you. And that's it. That's how you make your very own conversation heart cards, which you can give to your loved ones. I think these turned out so well. I think they're like the cutest thing ever. Plus, I had a lot of fun making them, surprisingly. I even made a couple more and put them inside of frames because I just had that much fun making them. And I think this would be another cool decoration idea because they look really cool in the frames as well. Okay guys, so those are all of my Valentine's Day decorations and cards and stuff, so I hope you enjoyed and found some sort of inspiration. Don't forget to go check out Leah's video. I'll have it linked right here as well as in the description bar for you guys. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed and subscribe for more DIYs and more videos. I have some really exciting videos coming up soon for you guys, so yeah. Definitely subscribe, and I think that's it. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!